The haunted tale of UB-65, a German submarine's tragic legacy. In the annals of naval history, few vessels have garnered such a reputation for misfortune and mystery as the German submarine UB-65. Commissioned during World War I, this UB-3 class U-boat became infamous not only for its operational challenges, but also for the eerie supernatural tales that surrounded it. Below is the detailed story of UB-65, blending historical events with the chilling accounts of its supposed haunting. The birth of a cursed vessel. UB-65 was launched on June 26, 1917, at the Vulcan shipyard in Hamburg. From its very inception, the submarine seemed to be plagued by ill fortune. During construction, a heavy girder fell, killing one worker and fatally injuring another. During engine trials, carbon monoxide from a faulty exhaust system leaked into the engine room, killing 3 crew members. During initial sea trials in the Baltic Sea, a sailor was swept overboard in rough weather and lost. On its first dive, exhaust gases once again leaked into the submarine, nearly asphyxiating the entire crew. These early tragedies set an ominous tone for UB-65's career. The cramped and unsanitary conditions aboard submarines of that era, marked by foul odors, unwashed bodies, and poor food, only added to the crew's misery. The torpedo loading disaster. As UB-65 prepared for active service, tragedy struck again. While loading torpedoes, one warhead exploded on deck under mysterious circumstances. The blast killed the first watch officer, 1VO, and 4 sailors instantly. Several others were injured. Speculations about the cause range from premature detonation to accidental activation of the torpedo's magnetic pistol. Shortly after this incident, reports of ghostly sightings began to emerge. A seaman claimed to have seen the ghost of the deceased first officer standing on deck with folded arms. Another reliable crew member named Peterson corroborated this sighting, but was so terrified that he deserted. A crime punishable by death during wartime. First patrols and supernatural encounters. Despite these ominous events, UB-65 was deployed for combat missions under Captain Lieutenant Martin Schell. Its first patrol yielded no success, but subsequent missions saw victories against Allied vessels. However, the haunting incidents persisted. 1. Crew members reported seeing the ghostly figure of the first officer on deck at night. 2. A torpedo man, convinced he was being haunted, leapt overboard to his death. 3. A gunner drowned after being washed overboard during heavy seas. 4. Depth charges caused injuries and fatalities among the crew during encounters with Allied forces. The haunting reached its peak when a lookout claimed to see the ghost standing near the conning tower during a stormy night. The specter vanished as a wave crashed over the submarine. These incidents severely affected morale. Many crew members refused to go topside at night, attempts to break the curse. In June 1918, UB-65 was temporarily taken out of service due to its deteriorating reputation and low morale among its crew. A Lutheran pastor was invited to perform an exorcism in an attempt to rid the submarine of its malevolent influence. Despite these efforts, unease lingered among those assigned to serve aboard UB-65. The final mission. On July 2, 1918, UB-65 departed Heligoland for what would be its final patrol. On July 10th, near Fastnet Rockoff Island's coast, it was sighted by the American submarine L2AL2. Shortly thereafter, a violent explosion occurred aboard UB-65. Witnesses reported seeing a column of water rise into the air before UB-65 disappeared beneath the waves. The cause of this explosion remains speculative. Some suggest an internal torpedo malfunction or premature detonation within a tube. Others theorize that hydrogen gas from batteries may have ignited. There were no survivors. All hands were lost. Legacy and theories. The fate of UB-65 has been shrouded in mystery ever since. 1. Paranormal belief. Many U-boat veterans believe that UB-65 carried with it a malevolent spirit, the ghost of its deceased first officer, whose presence doomed the vessel. 2. Psychological stress. The harsh conditions aboard submarines during World War I likely contributed to heightened superstition and fear among crew members. 3. Propaganda. Some historians speculate that British intelligence may have spread tales of hauntings to undermine German morale. 4. Technical failures. The series of accidents aboard UB-65 could be attributed to mechanical issues and human error rather than supernatural causes. Despite these theories, UB-65's story endures as one of maritime history's most chilling tales, a testament to both human resilience and our enduring fascination with the unknown. Conclusion: whether truly haunted or simply cursed by misfortune, UB-65 remains an enduring symbol of World War I's perils beneath the waves. Its tragic story serves as a reminder of both the physical dangers faced by submariners and the psychological toll of life at sea during wartime. What are your thoughts about this haunted German submarine from the past? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Horror Vault to watch such interesting true horror stories from the past.